Oh my goodness. I am in bed still and hanging out with my little baby monsters, trying to get projects drawn and little snowmen cut out and made and whatever projects they have. And it's driving me crazy to be here in bed this long. They've been going crazy, but um, thankfully things are going really good though, and the healing is really happening really well. So how's it going, Marcia? Good to see ya. um, Try not to slap my gum around too much. I just put in a fresh piece of this energy gum and try to wake up. Neural gum is pretty good stuff, except I'm all out of the high energy stuff. I need to get some more neural. I'm out. I need some more gum. Hello, Wendy. Thanks. Yeah, I should throw a hat on. I'm not used to not wearing it lately.
Dad, where's Mama?
She just came in the house. She's probably down there. Go look. So, yeah, it's been crazy. We've been hanging out with the kids all day. You gonna come back so we can color in a little bit?
Yeah.
All right. Hurry back so we can start your picture. Are you ready right now?
No.
All right. So yeah, we have been working on all sorts of fun little things. So I still haven't found where I have a lapel mic, a really nice DJI one that I use so that people can hear me well and all that. So I hope it's okay and not too crappy. But anyways, the other day it wasn't working out very well. It didn't sound like, had like 2 people comment on their own that they could tell we needed a mic or should mic up or something. It was funny. How's it going, Jessica? Jessica. Yes, of course you can. Tess says you will overcome everything with God's grace. Oh, thank you. Midwest Power says hope all is well. Yeah, you guys, it has been interesting couple of months, I would say. It's been a lot longer than I'd like it to be. That's for sure with this. So, anyways, I had these wounds on my toes from a few things, but they're all healing up, and then I've got just basically one toe left to get better.
I'm in the middle of coloring.
And then one toe left, and then we'll be good. Get those feet all closed up and healed up, and hopefully the idea is that once there's no wounds there, I won't be having this open up anymore. How are you, Jessica? Good to see you. So many of you have helped out so much. I really appreciate it. Is that Roskernick? Says you're looking very great. Thanks. So, this week has been crazy. So I've had been here at home, and they're using like a home health care, and in doing so, they send like your nurses over, your wound care nurse or PT people. Now, I have like doctors showing up. So I had a podiatrist today showing up to look at the wounds on my toes. Kind of a little bit scary having a podiatrist around because I kind of felt like I'm shooting myself in the foot. But pun intended with that. But when I went to the ER this last time before I went to when I had this cellulitis breakout, the doctor was saying that I should have a podiatrist so that they would be able to keep up on my wounds on my toes, and if I needed to do something with them, the podiatrist could have all that set up and everything would be okay. And not really something that seems comforting to me.
What does barber mean?
A barber? A barber is somebody who cuts someone's hair. So,
But I really want color.
but anyways, I've not gotten, not hit the lives this week like we wanted to. It's just been a really weird week, and I'm still, even today, did not want to end up with a late live, but here we are, like 4 o'clock or something, right? And just barely getting around to getting this fired up. So still haven't made it over to the office yet. We have an office over, we're friends with Murphy Door. So Murphy Door they're the really cool hidden doors that you've seen in the kids' room with the closet and the closet. Oh, sorry. The closet and the bookshelf door that goes into the bedroom. Anyways, they make really cool stuff, so you want to get on and check those things out, because if you want to get any of it, you can put in the wheelchair dad at the purchase, close out, check out, and get yourself an extra discount. So
I'm leaving these
white
for marshmallows white.
Good idea.
Those marshmallows are white.
Yeah, you can put a little bit of brown around the edge like they're toasted.
Really?
Maybe. So, we got some sweet little snugglies. Oh dear.
Will be in the video.
She's not. I pushed her out of it.
Oh.
We try not to. The girls are funny. They're trying to get in the limelight, and I have to keep readjusting the camera to not just sit there and run it with them in it. Andrea and I are trying to be protective of their little faces and everything, and anyways, like right there just a second ago, tried to hug her way into the screen, but they're so sweet and funny. We've been doing all sorts of projects here at home, and have been.
So sticky?
That's tape. That's why it's sticky. It just rolled backwards on you. So, see?
It's stuck on my hair.
It's stuck on your hair? Oh, on your head? Your head? I need to brush your hair and rebraid it. You want me to rebraid it for you for a minute?
Not yet.
All right, on a minute, I'm going to do it. No. It's an ice pack. So.
Can I have it and look at it? There's stuff in it. Maybe can I look at it?
Yeah, Marcia, I'm so sorry.
Stuff in it.
I know.
The ice pack is for my.
Take it out.
Yep.
Maybe the ice pack is for my forehead, but you do first need to get it cold to put on my
Yeah,
forehead.
you need to put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
I
And
can go and put it in
maybe
the
since
freezer.
it needs to be cold, is for my forehead that I bought.
Their little voices.
Maybe
Jessica, thanks.
that's why.
Appreciate it. It's so kind.
Mom bought it.
Oh, you're so sweet. Jessica says, hey Dan, you're awesome and strong and brave. Thank you for your support. And I appreciate you. God bless you. And hope you have a wonderful day. Much love. Thank you. Appreciate it. I know I probably need to speak up so y'all can hear me. Let's see. What were some of the main things I was wanting to unload on? I could unload. Oh. I've got, let's see, what do we have? This, thankfully this bed has been super amazing. Like I was saying in the comments or in the description, it's been a lifesaver being able to have the adjustable bed. I sit there and throw my feet up in the air and, yeah, good job. Throw my feet up in the air and sit up and hang out, and it's helped out just a ton. So anyways, if anybody has questions, feel free to throw them in there anywhere along the way.
Dad, your feet aren't black anymore.
No, they're not. I'll just unload here real quick for those who don't know who I am. I am Dan, the wheelchair dad, and my wife, Andrea. We have our family with our 6 little kiddos. I was paralyzed in a construction accident where I fell 35 feet about 13 years ago.
Now I need some brown for the wood. One day I was playing.
Hey, I can't have you do that right here, honey. Won't be able to hear. Okay. Can you read it for me in a minute? Okay. But yeah, anyways, it's been a crazy bunch of years. We've had really productive, fun, exciting, good years up until this last year, and it's just been a trip, but gonna get things straightened out and back on track. And let's see, Maria
Daddy, look.
Mariah Gillespie.
Daddy, look at the fire.
It's beautiful. Hey. Says, love hearing about you. I give you so much credit for being the amazing person you are. Praying for your family. Thank you. That's so kind.
Daddy, is it the picture one?
What? No, it's not the picture one. It says, Bobby says, good evening from Georgia. Dude, I seriously hope you heal up soon. Soon, brother. I'm so sorry you and your family are having to deal with this. Dude, thank you. No, I appreciate it. It's seriously draining mentally. It's just like, sometimes it can be really crazy. But I love being able to try and help encourage and uplift other people. So, hey, JC, thanks. Appreciate it. How's it going? So anyways, 13 years ago when I broke my back, I had fallen 35 feet, but it was such a crazy thing. Gosh, I remember.
Is it spine?
Sorry, I'm getting way off track, but like I remember I had.
My blue that fell off.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had been telling it's a friend of a friend, the person that I was helping. Anyways, he was a homeowner building his own home, and around here you can do that. And a lot of people like to do it. I was hoping to do it, just build my own. Well, I built one when I was like 21, and then I kind of pissed all that away, which if I had had that home now, oh my gosh, man, it would have been nice. Like back in 2000, I'm getting way off track. Back in 2000, when I moved from North Salt Lake area up to Weber County, um, I bought an acre lot, so one whole acre. Built my whole entire house, but it was like 2,200 square foot. Nothing crazy big, but 2,200 square foot with a full basement, and then like it had 10-foot tall walls, and then it was just like nice and whatever. I had built in a bunch of stuff just because I was a builder, so I built in the entertainment center and had a big deck off the back of it and big huge garage, and I remember custom painting it and all that stuff. Anyways, when I got done with that thing,
Daddy,
I had done it.
I'm gonna save this one for later.
Okay.
Look at both of my pictures.
That's really good. It's really good. She put it right here where I can help with my left arm and I can color. But anyways, I got into the whole thing. I got the whole house done for like 130. Oh, you wanted me to show it? Oh, this is my 4-year-old has been working on this. She wanted me to show it in here. She's coloring this one, and then she traced through the page this other picture. Pretty good. Pretty good tracing there, huh?
I did
Where's
two
the
pictures of that first
Where's the
page.
one that you did to match the cover? Show me that one. And then my other daughter, my 6-year-old, she's working on this one. So these books right here, these ones me mom made, right?
Yeah.
So
she colored all the pictures in all these books.
yeah, these books right here are made by their Mima, Andrea's mom, stepmom, creates these and does all these cute little pictures in here for people to color, for your kids to color. It's a really cool book, Cozy Country Christmas. But anyways, the kids love coloring her stuff. It's Listen to Your Art coloring books. Anyways, the kids love.
The one I
know, that was really cool. The kids love doing her little art projects, and she's always so creative when she's here. Yeah. So back to what I was saying when I got way off track. Had the acre lot and the home built and everything for, it was $130,000 was everything. And I thought back then, I was like, well, my house payment was a lot because I was young and dumb and had a crappy interest rate probably, but still, if I had that house right now, it'd be something that could have sold for, geez, probably $700,000 or $800,000 now. But anyways, this is the other one that this is my 4-year-old coloring this one. She's trying to match oh, that's where it is. So that's the back of the book, and the picture's in here. She was trying to copy it. It's so cute that she got it so good. But
yeah, that's the little
anyways, we've been spending a lot of time in here. Yesterday we made a bunch of snowmen and worked on those, and today we've been coloring. So back on course though, when I was veering way off. We come back. That was a bad freeze. I don't know what happened.
It's big jar.
Not sure what happened. So
Oh. Come here. Why?
hopefully everybody's back, and
Maybe wait.
give just a second to reboot. That was a big pause. So yeah, that's what I was expecting. Drop off. When it drops like that, I know that things are not going through. So anyways, I'm back. See? Thanks, Laura. It's Laura, right? Lauren. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't do that again. I turned off the Wi-Fi stuff, and there we go. Now we're building back up. People are coming back. Come back. If you guys are here, while you're here, make sure you're hitting the like button and the subscribe and all the good things if you could. If you could share this if you're able to think of somebody that you could invite on in to the live. Do it. I never know. I need to get better at just BS in here. It's just been this week has been crazy, as you can tell, because the week before, at least I think I hit every day. The plan is to hit every day, and the plan is to hit between 10 and 11. So, as far as doing our live, that is the game plan. That's what we're going for. And it does not mean it is going to happen. As we can see, it gets, some days are just really crazy. We've had a lot of days that were like, we were up till 2 or 3 in the morning and dealing with crazy life stuff, and then it's really hard to get up the next morning to do all that in time. But anyways, I've got all sorts of stuff set up here in the room to try to get occupied and stay busy and get healthy. And who we got there in Nigeria? Tammy, how's it going? Did all the family go to Nigeria? Oh, you're asking. When we went to Ethiopia? El Uma Princess. Thanks for talking so sweet. I know you're. I wish I could habla, but thanks for being here, Marcia. No, when we did that, it was just Noah and Uriah, and then Andrea and I. We left the little ones home. With my ex and our older 2 girls with her as well. And hey guys, and then we were able to go do that trip. Thankfully we were able to have a really good relationship with Sarah, their mom, the older girl's mom, and she's been able to help out. And then thankfully Andrea's the biggest person in all of that, because man, she does really well with having a relationship with Sarah. So in fact, she gets her hair done over there, and Sarah watches our dog, so when we go on vacation and stuff. But anyways, crazy little life secret there. Back on track. Those 13 years ago, I was building a house, and when I was up on top of the trusses for the roof, I remember getting a really sick feeling in my stomach, because I was standing up there, and we already didn't have very good helpers on the job. The homeowner had to go round up a couple people relatives and friends of their friends, which were all like kids like they were probably like 15-year-olds and 16-year-old kids, but they showed up to help out and be our little people on the ground to hand up boards and nails and things when we needed it, and to help put the hooks from, on the straps from the crane onto the trusses so that they could fly them up to us. And anyways, I was standing up on the peak of the trusses, like literally like right up here on the top, and I had a 2x4 nailed across there, and I was looking down and making sure they were hooking up the right things. And all I remember, as it's so mad I can't remember more, but I just remember feeling, I can still feel it, like all of a sudden everything just started to move, and I remember taking 2 steps forward, and then I just said, "Oh shit," and I went on the big ride 35 feet down and ended up in a pile of debris, and it was a cement floor that I landed on, and it was pretty crazy. It was, I didn't wake up. I was knocked out, and then I didn't wake up till I was up at the hospital. It's the only time when I finally remember anything again. And I was up at the hospital, and I remember like friends and family starting to show up, and there was a lot going on. It was kind of just crazy, and I don't think I for sure didn't understand the severity of everything. And even though I knew I had fallen and was hurt, in the past I had fallen 2 other times where I'd gone, like fallen 30 feet. So it wasn't my first rodeo. And on the other ones, like one of them I was able to go back to work like right after I had fallen. I went 3 stories down through an elevator shaft and then hit the bottom. Like I went down, I remember watching, like I can still, when I talk about it, I can, like my vision in my head, like I can see it's like the darkness on the floors where we weren't working. But then I remember going 3 stories down, hitting the floor, and then looking up, and my boss was sitting there with the plywood opened. There was like a opening in the floor that had plywood covering it, and he was lifting it up and looking down, saying my name. And I was really confused, but I couldn't move. And I'm sure I could still tell I could move my hands and my feet, but I couldn't like get my body to get up. So I like yelled at the guys when they got down to see what happened. I was like yelled at my coworkers to help get me out of there because it was cold snow. And luckily there was a little bit of snow in the hole that helped. I'm sure that's why I didn't die that day. But they walked me out. They helped firemen carry me out. Where you put an arm over each of their shoulders, go out to the driveway on the house next to us, and like stood there in the sun for a minute. And after I warmed up, I was able to go back and go to work. So benefits of being young and made out of rubber, I guess. Went back to work, and then it was like, I swear it was in the same year. Just later in that year, and it was really hot. And anytime that the temperatures outside would go over 100 degrees, our boss would take us either golfing or out to the lake to go do some water skiing. And this particular day, it was like, this is the second story, the second fall. It was like 104 degrees outside, 140 maybe, but it was over 100. And I remember we were trying to hurry and stack some wood up so we could leave, and we were moving these really long, like 40-foot long pieces of floor joists, the boards that go on the floor and underneath your plywood. And me and one other guy, we were grabbing each end of that and stacking them. And so at some point, I like stood up, and I guess I like blacked out, or heat stroked out. I don't know what, but I fell in the direction of the edge of the floor, which I don't think we were even that close to. So I don't know if I like got dizzy and like stumbled around and like went off or what, but it was like 32 or 33 feet down to hard. It was the hard packed ground. Might as well have been cement. And when I landed, I broke my femur, the same femur I just barely broke when I fell out of the van. I had broke it, and it was a compound fracture, so it was, the bone was sticking out the side of my leg, and my foot was like up here behind my head. And yeah, the worst part of all of that was I brought my older brother into the construction trade, and had been getting him, acclimated with building and teaching him how to build. And I was the handy brother, and trying to get my two older brothers to learn how to do construction or car work or whatever, mechanical stuff. It just wasn't their thing. And yeah, it was really bad, because he was there when they were all up on the main floor still. Somebody had joked when they couldn't find me, and they said, look in the elevator, look down the elevator shaft. And when they jokingly went to the elevator shaft because of my prior fall, they looked down in there, and they looked out, and they could see me laying out in the dirt. And at that point, my brother and one or two of the other guys ran across the street from where we were building, and there was a fire department right there, and they went inside and grabbed the firefighter guys and brought them out. And then the firefighter guys came over, and everybody like came to pin me down to the ground and try to hold me down while they got everything else taken care of. I ended up getting life flighted, so a helicopter life flight ride from that job site up to a hospital in Salt Lake, which is going to bring me so many questions on this next part of all of my frustrations on my body currently today. So anyways, I got life flighted. They put a rod through my femur at that point. Same thing that they did last 2 months ago with my broken femur. They put a rod through there, and then I just put my leg in a machine that would bend it, like you'd lay on the couch and it would go like move your leg all day so you didn't just lock up. But I was living all by myself at that point, and I had the compound fracture on my femur, but I had also torn like tendons or ligaments in my shoulder, which is probably, well, I know that's why it's weekend and why I need to have it replaced today. But
How much time is left?
back then,
There's 7 minutes and 59 seconds left.
they couldn't do anything about it because they didn't want to wipe out my arm and my leg because I was living by myself. So they just kind of like wrote it off and brain tricked this young kid that they made me think, you'll be fine and your muscles will like grow in and take over anything that you're missing out on, and probably would have been just fine if I was like an office kind of a guy, but turns out I wasn't, and that's really rough on my body. But I ended up having to have that rod taken out because in the top it used to like run through my muscles and tendons, and so that's the reason why I was able to re-break it when I fell out of the van. So there you have it. Now you've got the three falls, and let's see where if anybody has a question ever, like feel free to let me know, and if I don't answer it or I didn't see it, throw it in a super chat up there on the screen. Just do like whatever to do, like $1, whatever it says to do a super chat so I can answer you. Maria Gillespie says good job. Thank you. So, Boxer Dog for life. How's it going, man? Let's see. Sorry, Roski. I see that you're talking about my daughter's drawings. She's crazy for a little 4-year-old. She does a really good job. I think so too. I look over like this is her little coloring book. She like does really good with it. And again, I think she's really excited to do it. So she was trying to match the cover with that one, like all on her own. Like I didn't know what she was doing, and then all of a sudden she's telling me that she was trying to make it look like the cover. But this book it's right, like listen to your art. It's just a big compilation of drawings that their little Mima does for them. Let's see. Odilia, you're very strong. Keep your mind strong too. They go together. Thank you. Hey, Crafty Cat, how's it going? Nice. Crafty Cat says...
Where's the remote?
Hi, Dan and Andrea and family. Hang in there. Better days are coming. Thank you. Gosh, Marcy, I wish I could answer you. Tammy, are you from... where is your interest in Nigeria and whatnot? I'm just curious. When we went over to Ethiopia and Egypt and all that good stuff, it was the first time I'd been anywhere like that. I was so excited. We took over 240 wheelchairs with the Share the Hope Foundation. If anybody ever wants to do anything donation wise, that really matters, you can go to that. Go to Share the Hope. It's crazy. So our friends run that. It's a nonprofit, and Nate and Heather are their names. Nate and Heather Ogden, but they go on 4 of these trips a year. 4 trips, and they take as many wheelchairs as they can to different places in the world that they find that there's a need for the wheelchairs for either the kids or adults or whatever people are needing. And then it's just it's the coolest thing. You should get on that site though and check out some of the stuff we've done. But yeah, thanks, Tammy. Tammy says she was inspired to see the family over there. Thanks. What?
She has her snake thing in her mouth.
That's fine. So yeah, Tammy, we had a great time on our way in. Like we went through Paris, so we got to see the Eiffel Tower, and then we went when we got to Egypt, we went out to the pyramids, and we rode camels out there, and it was really cool. But anyways, guys, sorry I'm way off track. Just answering a little bit about that. Hello from Russia and Brazil. Addison, I'm very good. How are you? And then she did an amazing, yeah. Yeah. Brazil. Marcia, you too? I hate doing the word. So, my construction accident, again, for those who haven't heard the story, if you haven't heard the story, construction accident, fell 35 feet, broke my back in like several spots, and then broke my pelvis, and let's see, what did I do from 2000 to 2013? So the rap Principa. So through those years, I hired when I moved up here in 2000. I was already in construction. I had been doing construction from the time I was in my senior year in high school, and yeah, I started building, and then I was actually working for my stepmom's brother doing finish work. Okay, Google, turn off all alarms. Naughty babies. So yeah, I was doing construction at that point, and then when I was dating a girl and had started in construction, and then I wanted to move back up to let's see. No, I'm getting my years out of place. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, I'd already moved back up to Salt Lake. So anyways, I think okay. So I was getting 18 or 19, 20, 21 years old. I think I was 21 in 2000, and I hired on with the sheriff's department and got a job there in corrections. And so I moved up here. I guess I had already bought a house or bought a lot and was building my house. And right when I got done with that, I went into law enforcement. I'm just trying to think health-wise. It was actually that was right after I had the fallout at the construction site. So I had the compound femur fracture that I had been recovering from, and then I was building the houses and have built homes all through those years, nonstop. I would build at least, I had my own contractor's license, so I could build, like originally it was so I could build decks for people, and I wanted to make sure that I could do everything, so I went for the R1000, I think, contractor's license, so that I could do anything I wanted. And so I built a bunch of homes, built a lot of decks, did a lot of additions and remodels and different things, and really enjoyed. And I loved building. And my wife, hold on, I'll get back to it. I've always loved building stuff, so I would build like 2 or 3 homes a year, and then I was working for the sheriff's department from 2000 on, and then at some point went over to work for Department of Air Force Police, and then worked for Perry City Police as well, and then I was working out in a couple of companies that worked up in Wyoming, out in the oil fields, which was a lot of work, but I loved it. I just loved working hard. I loved working with my hands and doing interesting things. So I was out in the freezing oil fields, but it was fun work. It was like worked with cool people that I really liked working with. So that was a good thing. And then after working in the oil fields for a little bit, I hired on at we have one of the world's largest open pit copper mines, and it's called Kennecott Copper Mine. And so I started working out there on their drill rigs. So they would have we would drill down like 10,000 feet from different surface levels, so that they could like map out what kind of minerals were underneath their ground still. So they have I'm sure they have a really cool underground mine at this point, but some of the stuff they were saying they were going to do back then was crazy. Joy, why are you going to pull your message back? Let's see. When you have time, what is your favorite Bible book and chapter? Whoop. And chapter and verse. Okay. Yeah. There's a few of them. I'm not very good at quoting the scripture, but I can roughly put some of the words together that are in it, and you guys will be able to know which ones they are. But one of them's the scripture that's on our main heading. That's the gosh dang, I just totally had it in my mind. Let's see. Put me on the spot. I feel like I'm taking a test now. That's he'll give me strength to do. Give me the strength to do all the things. How does that go? Gosh, I need to be better at scripture reciting, but yeah, I'll post it. Yeah, if you guys have favorite scriptures, post them too, because it gets really fun. Another one that I really like is the how great is my joy if you bring one person unto me. So how great then
Dada, can I have my
if you brought many or something.
Can you give me my coloring book?
I'll have to post
This
it.
is my coloring book.
Yours is right here, sweetheart. There you go. So.
But I don't mean you had this one.
Nope, that one's yours. I was just looking at your pictures you did.
Like all of them?
Yeah. See? So yeah, there's a few scriptures that I really love.
I want to do this
I
one that's short.
I want to get to the point where I can like recite, like pull scripture out of my butt like that, but not. I don't have the great memory for it right now. That's for sure. When I fail, at least 2 of the times, they recorded that it like a small TBI. So the first TBI I had, I don't think I ever had any real deficit or whatever. But the second time when I broke my back, man, I couldn't recall a lot of stuff from my youth and growing up with my family and with a lot. And sometimes there'll be things even now that just like disappear, and I hate it. Like trying to bring them back and find them, and um, yeah, I'm sure I can. I know I can make things better if I work at it somehow. I bet. Um, I've been reading a lot about healing and what it takes to be a healer or to receive healing and a blessing, or to have somebody bless you to heal you for strength. And um, maybe I'll include that one because it's pretty powerful. It is pretty powerful. Yeah. Let's see. What else? Fell in construction, broke my back, was in the hospital. When I was in the hospital, my wife at the time had already separated before I broke my back, so like she was already moved out. But we still finalized. Oh, there we go. While I was working in the while I was in the hospital, and then thankfully she was bringing my girls to me so that I could keep a relationship with them and stay close. Because at the time I had a 18-month-old and a 6.5-year-old, and my oldest girl, Michaela, she was like my buddy. She was like we were so tight. And that was so hard. Um, wow. Um, yeah, it was hard when they came to the hospital, when they finally got there and were hanging out with Dad and sitting on my lap to have me to have me ride them around. Um, they were they were super sweet. And Michaela had always turned into uh, my cheerleader. She would make me or tell me that I needed to use my braces, or I needed to um, whatever it was that was harder and challenging. She would want to be there and help her see me through that. And she wanted to be the one putting my wheelchair together or taking it apart after I got in the car. She would want to go do whatever she could do to help out. She was seriously so sweet as a little 6.5-year-old. It was crazy how in tune she was. So I'd be laying on my bed trying to put on a dressing on a big bandage on my like tailbone area. And it's really hard to reach back there. But she walked by the hallway past my door and saw me, and she asked if I needed help, and of course I said no. And then it was just a few seconds later that she was in there offering to help and was trying to put it on for me. Super sweet. But hey, take a minute, you guys. If any of you are here that you haven't hit like or subscribe or thumbs up or whatever, if you would, go in there and punch that real quick. I'd really appreciate it. If you could subscribe also. I know a lot of times, I know I do it. I think that I'm going to remember and I'll just come back later and check it out later. And then I do that and I don't remember ever. So hit it now. I would love it. Love it if you could. The rest of my story went that while I was in the hospital, I was looking up online to try to see what kind of a life I would possibly have in store for myself. Like, would I get married again? Would I be having more kids? Would I be able to find a job? What kind of a job am I going to do now? Because all my jobs I've always done have always been hands-on jobs, and I'd always told everyone that I'll never work in the office, and couldn't be like a sedentary guy at all. But I had a lot of questions, and when I couldn't find any videos, I couldn't find any videos. I mean, I don't even know. Was not like electronic enough to know if we had all the same TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram stuff in 2013. I don't know, but like I was searching through at least like the stuff that I know that we had, like just searching online and looking on Facebook and whatever, and trying to see what people that were paralyzed did for life, for fun, for love, for anything, and there wasn't anything ever. There wasn't anything to see that was helpful, and so that's the reason why we're here today with this whole thing, because with the whole Wheelchair Dad brand, guys, I didn't see the thumbs up move at all. Somebody's not hitting it yet, but when I didn't find everything, yeah, I'll do it here. When I didn't find anything, that's when I decided, and I told Andrea when we met, and we got met and we had heart to hearts, and I told her that I wanted to do a social media page, or I don't even know that I call it that. I just wanted to post online that people can have a good life after a spinal cord injury, because I didn't think that we could.
I'm gonna do the elephant.
Okay, can we paint it or do it like that, or like what? Yeah. So, anyways, then we got married, blended our families.
Daddy, you're gonna do the dragon.
This is
yellow,
okay.
Like they are.
All right. Where's the brown at too? Because they're brown too. Yeah. Let's see. What was I? Anyways, after we got married and we finally got our lives settled down, and
Dada, why did he go back and then forth?
because he wanted to play that song that his little teacher's kid said he couldn't do, or whatever. Anyways, he wanted to go back and play it. Again, round 3 for both Andrea and I. So we had that big challenge. And then, what color are the spots? Yellow or brown?
Yellow.
on a giraffe? What part's yellow and what part's brown?
This part is brown, this part is yellow.
You sure? Okay.
Daddy, you should do the eyes.
Snowman. I don't comment often, but I wanted to tell you I hope you get better. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Daddy, you should
Really,
do the
thank you.
eyes blue.
Okay. You just did them blue, silly. So what gets you? Okay. Christian. Oops. What gets you through your painful days? My dad has bad neuropathy. Hey, don't do that. It's loud. So the spots are yellow?
Yeah.
My dad has bad neuropathy in his body after cancer treatments, and he has terminal cancer now. But just about every day, yeah, he's crippled by the
Dad, look how long I'm gonna use this.
by the pain. Sorry, it's so little writing. I gotta get right up in your face to read it. Yeah, please don't drop those and then leave them, because then they color all over my bed. Where did it go? So, what gets me through my pain days? What gets me through my pain days would be, oops, sorry. What gets me through my pain days would be pain medication for one. And, ooh,
What food?
it sounds like dinner's ready, so I'm gonna have to go too. But, anyways, so I have my pain medication. I have a pain pump that's inside, like right here in this, like, if you can hear that, like a hockey puck type thing in there that has medication. That goes out on its own every 4 hours and whatever. So I have that, and then I have injectable pain medication that helps. Like, what I have is like way above and beyond neuropathy. Neuropathy, I know too, it can be really, really tough. And not trying to toot my horn at all on anything, but let's see what else. So I got the baclofen pump and the baclofen pump injections, and so I'm trying to go through my medications to think what else there was for pain. I used to take like oral baclofen and oral gabapentin and maxed out doses on those things, but they for real made me feel like such garbage. Like I'd be like, falling asleep in the car and miserable because I couldn't just get out and do all the things, but things I do to help with pain. The biggest things for me is to stay busy. And just even to have noise like in the room helps. When I'm having a really quiet day, if I'm just hanging out in my room or whatever, and I don't have something going on, like it's like you just get hyper focused on the pain, and then things start hurting, and yeah, it can just get in your head. But when you're trying to be up and busy and doing things, it really does like take your mind out of that because you're not paying attention to it. And so I always would say, when you like do stuff, try to do stuff stuff for other people. um, Andrea came up with such a killer idea for us. And I'm going to be excited to share it, and it's going to be really cool because um, we're gonna do a little bit of a project that lets us do stuff for people, and then it'll just be a much cooler setup. It'll be fun, but I'm not gonna lab it out yet. Just know that we're gonna do something cool that's really satisfying, because we've been so blessed by having so many people that have helped us out, and like for real done just such uh, amazing things to help us, that, let's see, I'll get right back to you in 1 second. Yeah, anyways, we've been really blessed with people that have been really kind. You guys know that. You guys have been a part of it. You guys are part of it. You guys are it. We've had people donate time, money, energy, everything to us, and it's been so amazing. But like, we want our channel to like be bigger than just us. We want it to be us trying to help people, like do something good. And I think what we've got in mind will be fun, and it'll really stand out. But being able to stay busy, if you have a hobby, try to still keep a hobby. You got to have something getting you up every day, and got to be able to do that. I think you'll find a lot of help in it. I know before, right in the beginning of my injury, when I was just sitting around a little bit, that pain would get to me so hardcore. Let me come back here a little bit on these comments. Sorry guys, I missed a bunch of stuff.
Daddy,
One.
I want to try to get it back.
Get what back?
I was watching.
Okay.
But I can't.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see.
Remember, 22.
What's 22?
The show, the episode that I'm going to watch.
Oh. Let's see. Is it Christian Mole? It says, oh yeah, that's the scripture, sorry. So, hey guys, please be nice.
Hey, my book. My book.
Please don't right now.
My book.
Sorry, they're distracted with these naughties.
Yeah.
Hey, for real, you guys, go out, okay? Please. Thank you. I just gotta do this. My bad. I was really distracted there, obviously. So what gets me through my pain, back to that, I got the medications, and then the staying busy. I'm sorry, wiggling all over. But staying busy really is a big thing. Um, Service would be, I think, even a better part of that. It's good stuff, and it's gonna make you feel good, and it's gonna make you want to get up the next day. When you've got to stay active, and I've seen, like, with this thing where I've been basically in bed for like 2 months, if I can see how if you're just like old and retired or alone and quiet, and like how quick life can kind of uh, consume your brain and your energy, I guess. So yeah, really staying busy is gonna be a huge thing. I know that might sound exercise like when I was staying active in the gym. Um, it was really my best place to go, because like when anytime I'm building, like when I was working on any of the projects that I've been doing, um, when I'm building those things, unless I have like a major pain spasm come through, like I don't even think of my pain very much, and then like the amount of secondary pain medication that I usually would be having to inject or whatever, I don't need to, because I'm not thinking about it or whatever, and so it's really helpful. Um, Anyways, the biggest medication I use that helps me when my pain is like really running up is one called my tongue's sticky, Ketorolac or Toradol. That one uh, is like the only thing that can like stop it when it's at like or not, well, it tries to spin it back down when I only use it when I get up to like a 7 or 8, because it'll help bring it back down to where I can manage, but all my other stuff won't do anything about it. It's just my pain will run. Um, I was really blessed to figure that out at some point. Oh, thanks, Tammy. So lifting you and your family up in my prayers. Let's see. Julia, Dan, you and Andrea are wonderful parents, and your children understand more. Where to go? More than they get credit for, because me are always trying to protect our hearts. Sorry, you guys, it's so hard to read that little writing out there. Always trying to protect our little hearts. God's timing is always on time. Yeah, for sure. See, Jay Willies says, I spent several days in really bad recently because my disability makes my neck unstable, so I injured it, but I'm better now. That's good. Dang, man. All right, let's see. Sorry, I had the screen lock on there. Couldn't get through it. Joyce says, Dan, you're my inspiration. Having you. Oh, if I'm having a down day, I remind myself that what you go through and keep being strong. Sweet. Heck yeah, that's what you got to do. We got to rely on each other. Make it worth it. And then uplift and do it. Got to. That's so cool. Thanks for sharing that. My wounds have been healing up really good, but I think a lot of it's like to do with health, and this drink is like meant just for wound healing. It is. Where's one of the little packages? And I'll tell you what it is. Maybe I won't tell you. I have to like post that too or something. Anyways, my wounds are looking so good right now. I really think in another couple of days, hopefully they'll have like, I have one toe left, one toe that has like open wounds on it. I'm getting so stoked, man. Like, get me better and get me the freak out of here. So bust me out of here, man. I feel like I'm stuck. I need to be out. There's so much I got to do out there. Dang. Denise, how's it going, Denise? Says, sorry to see you back in bed again. You're still looking good, though. Andrea's taking good care of you. Yeah, she is. Andrea's a freaking rock star, you guys. I just want you to know that. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up, you guys. Thanks for stepping it up there. Like, subscribe, and throw a share out there if you want to bring somebody in. But Andrea does do a phenomenal job with everything. She's doing all the things that she does, and the one or two things that I do too. She's doing really cool, really good. Carrie, I'm on both of those meds, max dose, and you're right. My mind is cloudy, and yeah, like I used to fall asleep like all the time, like just like, and I have narcolepsy anyways, so if you see me struggling sometimes, it's like lack of sleep plus crappy pain medications plus I got narcolepsy, so I fight like heck to stay active and not whatever horrible thing that could be. Let's see, Corvette Girl, what's up? Jay Willies, start college in a week. Congratulations. And we got Rich says never give up. Thank you. I will not. Hello down in Mexico, Rich. How's it going? Thanks for being here. Thanks for your comments, you guys. Julia, it's still difficult when it's very difficult when it's very difficult being still when in the chronic pain and the thoughts let them go, or our thoughts are to be seen and let pass by God. Hold on, jeez. Timed out. Our thoughts are to be seen and let pass. Be still and know God. I'm just now coming on. Oh, Linda says, I'm just now coming on. You weren't in the hospital very long this last time. So, gosh dang, I was really lucky, you guys. So I was in the hospital around Christmas time, right? And then I got home, and when we left, we told the doctor to send me home with another pain medication because I always end up getting a recurrent flare-up. And so the doctor finally listened, and man, sure as crap, man, the other day, like whatever day it was now, probably like 5 days ago or so, or more, probably more than that. My days are all running together, but all of a sudden I looked down and I started seeing a couple little spots on my calf, and then they ran, and it turned into like a full blow up on my leg. My leg was getting huge, and luckily, and thank goodness, all the antibiotic stuff that we had set up worked and got things under control right away. It was still questionable for like 3 days. I was like, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. And Andrea was like, it's not getting better. You're going to need to go back and thank our Lord and Savior that I did not have to. It was a miracle. Finally started to clear up. Just curious, what's CBD? No. THC? No. Tried all those things.
Can
Tried.
you turn the TV off?
Turn it off? Where's the remote?
I don't know. You have it.
Oh, I do? Yeah. All right. Boop.
Bye.
All right, bye, Cutie Pie. I'll be right there. Well, if I get out of bed, Andrea will be all over me. So I guess I'll just ring my little bell or something when I'm done here in a second. But Wendy, I appreciate your thoughts, and it's sweet that yeah, it's sweet that so many people are so kind. And let's see, on J, is it J Sirium? Thanks for dropping your name out there, Jay. And Teresa, praying for your recovery. Right now I'm hoping to get this. Had him when the wound doctor podiatrist dude came today. I put this ointment wrap around my leg, and then did like the double tight thing, so it's like super tight. And I have a really good friend and neighbor buddy that was in St. George and got me these magnetic bracelets and anklets or whatever to try to help out with blood flow and with pain and all that good stuff. Anyways, this wrap stuff underneath here is medicated with magnesium something, but it's supposed to help get rid of the edema. I'm so mad I'm finding out that I have edema or lymphedema, which has been like a ongoing thing. As I look back now, I can see what it was way long time ago, and it should have been handled way early, but it wasn't. But anyways, trying to get things taken care of. You guys, there have been so many of you that have helped out in all sorts of ways. I just have such a big heart full of gratitude that goes out to all of you. I really love you guys and want to tell you how much I appreciate just all the love and support and kindness that you guys have shown. It's been awesome. As far as the update with our van, if you're part of that whole group, we've got two dealerships that are both working on final details, I guess, to pick up the other half of the price of the vehicle, essentially to try to have us post about it when we get it. And so it'll be cool if we can do that. I was hoping to hear back earlier this week, but we still haven't we haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. So close, but I can't wait till I can say that we got a new vehicle out there. It is so hard to get down into that Corvette. It's like so tiny and low to the ground. So like getting into it, I finally just have to like drop down into it. But getting out of it is like, I usually like push and pull and lift myself. But with my shoulder being gone and needing to be that replaced, I just cannot. It's rough. It's all rough. And it's rough when I have to pull myself up and into the van. It's lose-lose. But this vehicle that we're looking at, it'll work out. So would we trade the one in that we have? No, we'd take such a hit on it. Like the one that we have apparently might add like either timed out or something. Usually on our classified stuff, even when they time out, they're usually still there and you can just renew it, but for some reason it was like deleted. So I need to go back in tonight and put that in. But we want to try and sell it. It's like an elite type vehicle where Nissan doesn't make. It's a Nissan NV, like the letter N and V, 3500, and so they don't make it in a four-wheel drive. You have to convert it. And one of the dealerships that does that for Nissan, there's two places, and to still keep the warranty. Anyways, we had it converted to four-wheel drive. One of the places is right here in Salt Lake, so we were able to get that done. And it's four-wheel drive. It's a 1-ton, so it pulls our camp trailer. It seats 13 like huge people. It's so big, and the amount that I could sell it for would it's like enough of a difference that it would be crappy to turn in right now, because yeah, there's a big story behind it. Some of it I paid down as much as I could, and we would just lose out our butt on it. And we're really trying to see if we can do anything to get another vehicle to use in the meantime, but we're almost there. Hopefully we hear back. Maybe the weekend is the time that they'll meet. I don't know, but hopefully here real soon.
Dad?
Yeah, baby girl.
We're going to have to use some pillows because we're having a movie night. Riley, here's a blanket.
See, Jay Willie,
No, that's my blanket.
Jay Willie, I would likely need to start using a wheelchair before I graduate college because of my disability. Well, Jay Willie, it's not as bad as you think, and you can handle it, dude.
Dad,
It's
we're
not
going to have to use some of your pillows.
as bad as you think. For which ones are you thinking?
This one.
Okay.
And I think that's all. Can we get this blanket? Riley, go and ask Mommy if we
Let me
can
see which one you're talking about.
Blanket, okay?
Yeah, don't pull it out yet. What are you guys doing? Setting up with the projector
Yeah. We're like making a movie night.
on the
We're
ceiling?
having popcorn. We're still watching the movie on the TV. But we're
Sorry.
going to make a bed on the floor.
Cool, I can't wait to come do it.
Uh-huh.
Gosh, I wish I could get up and down off of the floor easy. It sucks so bad. Ashley, so anyways, Linda, that's the problem with that. They would rake us over on trying to turn that in. The value of it, there's not even an NADA value once it's converted to a four-wheel drive, and the four-wheel drive conversion costs as much as a whole nother vehicle to have it converted and put into that van. It was like 15 or 18,000 or something by the time we got it installed. Extra $18,000 to have it converted to four-wheel drive and to do the bumpers and the roof rack and stuff. But yeah, that was a different mindset when we got that. We had to have a big old van like that. Ashley, hey Dan, hello. Happy to see you are okay, and sending all you my love and prayers. Thanks, Ashley. And it'll all work out. Yeah, it will. And you're right about needing a wheelchair. It's not the worst thing that can happen. I will adjust and be okay. Dude, you will. You'll be able, like, I was always one of the ones that said, dude, if I was ever put in a wheelchair, like, shoot me. There's no way I wouldn't do it. Like, just kill me now type thing, you know? But it's not that bad. It's not. It's a challenge. It's a big challenge. Just depending on how you look at life and do life is what's important. So, see the numbers dropping off real bad. So I don't know if I lost the connection again or whatnot, or if everybody just zoning out now. But I'm gonna get out of here for the night too. God bless you guys all. I need to do shorter lives so that we can talk more frequently. But have a good night. Be good. Have a great weekend. And if you guys have questions, send them so I can answer them. Remember, you can sign up for our memberships. Go member lives, and then I do have a Cameo app. Cameo it's an app you need to download, and then you can go there and like other influencers or other actors and actresses or anybody who wants to put a profile on there, you can have a profile, and when you can go on and you can ask me to like send personal recordings to you or to loved ones or to hated ones or whatever. This it's just you can get on there and kind of see what it's all about, but send messages or comments to uh, other people through me. And if you wanted me to send a personal inspirational thought or words to somebody, or I had a couple people do it to themselves even, um, I'm more than happy to serve you guys in that way. So hit up the Cameo app if you get a chance, and let's try and start blowing that thing up if we could. Memberships and that, and then gosh, let's make it all work. Go go load up on the Cameo. Dang, what's up, Stormbringer? I was just getting ready to hit end. Now you're gonna make me feel bad. Gosh dang you. Thanks for the super chat, brother. What's up? How's it going? What's up, bud? ¿Qué pasó? So, how's it been going, man? How's love life? What's been going on for you guys? Been so busy lately. I don't know, man. Time goes by way too fast. God is good. Get good with God, you guys. Oh my goodness. Who knows? I feel like the end is like right here, but I don't know. Crazy. Anybody else have any questions that you want to drop or want to hear anything about? Again, we do have. I was just talking about the Cameo app. Oh, she's amazing. Oh, good, good, good. Did she just tell you that I had asked that and you didn't respond? Probably. um, so, Bumblebee, what's up? How's it going? Yes, I am improving. All right, Stormbringer. I was just trying to make a wild guess. But things are going good. Jay, I really want a relationship. Being lonely is my only option. Being lonely is in my option way worse than way worse than start using a wheelchair. Yeah, right. Well, you'll find wheelchair definitely won't keep you out of that market. if you're a good person, you'll be able to find love, find somebody, find whatever you need. Man, we really dwindled down to nothing in here. Yeah, Bumble. Man, Stormbringer, you're so good in here. Such a good dude. Well, you guys, I'm gonna go and eat. Stormbringer, I'm so sorry, stud. I've been on for like 96 minutes. Long time. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna maybe end up over on. I want to go end up on TikTok. So see if I can get over there and get live. So we will see. Maybe they. Oh, I bet it dumped down because I was talking about Cameo. Next time, I'm going to do the smart thing. Hey, Harley Ryder. Oh, man. Now I know what I did. So, yeah, next time I'm going to put a sign together that says all that. What?
Back.
Oh, it's back. Yeah. Yep, I can do that.
Wearing some corduroys.
Yep. Let's see. All right, brother. Well, yeah, you guys, I'm going to tear out of here. You guys have a good one. And have an awesome weekend. Love you guys. Sorry I'm late. I was going to ask about Andrea and the Claritin. Oh, no, let's talk. I'd still answer about that. I just, when I don't have questions or whatever, yeah. Anyways, I don't mind answering that. That is a lifesaver, game changer, and all of the above. So, it's seriously, if you guys, Stormbringer, you need to write this down for your girl too. Yeah, it seriously works so freaking well. Bought a new car, and well, it just bought a new car as well. Just saying, nice, man. So sorry, my son's here, so he's learning to play the guitar, and he's getting these calluses. He's over here hitching a ride. Like there's his hitching thumb. Anyways, I'm gonna clean it up for him and then poke another drain hole in his thumb. So the whole thing with the Claritin and the what is the Pepsid AC. That stuff seriously, it worked out really, really good. So Andrea, it like was a huge game changer for her mental status and everything. You doing okay, bud?
Mm-hmm.
You good?
Yeah.
So yeah, she did really good, and then it really helped even things out for her, where she had super good control of her mind.
That's popping my bliss too.
And anyways, it definitely worked. It definitely helped her out. She felt like she had more energy and right.
Mm-hmm.
I try to push that out. Here's this.
You got it from the bottom?
It's right there on this side.
Oh.
But it really helped her out. Really helped out her a ton. She had like energy and everything. It like helps out with the MS, Claritin, the whole thing with the histamine and is it still not going out very good?
Mm-mm.
Here, let me do it one more time. The whole thing with the histamine Let me see the tissue thing. With the histamine is like you have histamine in your cerebral fluid, and it, like many ways, like the antihistamine helps to
You got on my thumb.
block that. I was just trying to go across the top of that. It's just changing a different spot. More nerves right there.
Yeah, so I think you're just deeper in, and it was just.
I'll try that. I just hate going to the same spot, but I'll try again. Still?
No.
Alright, here you go. That'll drain.
Thanks.
Yep. Sorry. Trying to multitask. You get it? Alright. So it helped her out a ton. She was able to do all sorts of cleaning and crazy crap around the house, and had like a way good power mindset in it. Like, she was blown away. She just felt different. She looked different. And yeah, like it was a different Andrea that has been in a long time. And she was on her period, so that was it was great. She just kept taking it throughout her period, and helped out across the board. She still had to take ibuprofen a little bit for her help for like 1 day or 2 days or something, but yeah, you have to try it out though. If you're a woman, look into the Claritin and Pepsid AC, and if you're a dude, look it up and find out about it and give it to your wife or girlfriend or whatever in a nice, loving way somehow. And then also, what else? Oh, there's also an app called Moody that helps like track your woman stuff. Yeah, Pepsid AC for like indigestion. So you take that and the Claritin like 4 or 5 days before. 4 or 5 days before you start your period, and man, it helped out a ton for Andrea. Like, she was able to have a lot of mental control. Like, if you have, and then she's already had other people that said that it's done the same thing and helped them out. Women, if you don't think if you've never heard of it, Andrea's 42 and she never, or 40, 30 something, and she never heard of it, and it works great. And like, never heard of anything like that. And then even the stuff on the Moody app, it was crazy. Like, you just don't know. Women don't know. I swear, they just don't. You just feel like crap, and that's it. But that app will be like telling Andrea, today you are going to be feeling like a little irritated and misunderstood, and it would be like spot on. And so when she's having those rough days, she would just send me that information, like send me what the Moody app says, so that I could be like, oh, okay, all right, that really helps. And then like we were able to do way better. So anyways, you guys, like, if you get a chance and you need to try that stuff out, try it out. You should. Claritin and Pepsid AC. Yeah, Charlotte, I don't know, man. I hope that it's not anything like that. Like, all of my original wounds that brought me down are all healed up. Now the only ones that are there are the ones that were caused by when my toes went black, or by the wrap that the one nurse did that cut the back of my toes. So anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. You guys have a good weekend. Love you guys. We'll chat more on the next thing if you guys want to. Yeah. Yeah, all of my original wounds that I had for like 2 years, like from the shower burn, all of those ones are all healed up. And it's just in fact, it's just on one toe now. One toe is all that's left. My right foot's good, and on my left foot, it's just a little bit on the top of my one toe over from the big toe, and then the back side where that nurse had caused it to get ripped open. So anyways, it's healing up. Hopefully another couple days of this laying in my room will fix it. So love you guys. Have a good weekend. Peace out.